right, guys, welcome to the shop with me. I'm going to discuss everything that I have laid out here to take in my pack with me, okay? It's pretty minimal. There may be some things I have in here that you feel like I shouldn't take, and I should maybe be doing things a little more harsh out there. But, your feedback from you guys, what you guys want from my videos, I'd love to take that into consideration, moving forward after this one. But this one, we kind of threw this together in about 2 weeks, so or less than a week, or less than 2 weeks, I guess. But anyways, a few questions have been really coming up on Facebook, so let's clear those up first, okay? First and foremost, I am not taking a firearm. You guys watch our Facebook, all of our stuff. I carry a Glock sidearm with me everywhere I go. That's my, that's how I live, and that's what I do. And I feel comfortable. I shoot a lot, and so I'm very comfortable carrying a firearm. Okay. However, on this trip, I've just decided not to take one. I think a lot of it is, just personal preference. Okay, so I do have protection with my small hatchet and stuff that I've decided to take. The only thing out there that really is a predator to me, I guess, would be a mountain lion. That is something I definitely do not want to mess with, is a mountain lion in the woods. And they are plentiful in the area that I'll be in. But the bears, I've had bears try to get my tent before. I've had bears try to get my camper. I've had bears mess with me in the area that I'm going to be with several years ago when Casey and the kids and I were up there camping. So, but for this trip, that's not what I'm going to be doing. I know, I'll be alone. I'll be off the trail. It's going to be a lot different. But my main focus is finding food and water and being able to set up 3 different shelters as I move along, hiking each day throughout the woods and stuff. Okay, so with that, I'm not taking that. The next question is will I have some way to get a hold of someone if God forbid I fall and snap my leg, which is, that's things that can happen. You can twist your ankle and you can't walk, and there you are stuck in the middle of nowhere, and literally can't go anywhere. I'm not as young as I used to be either. A small fall could really shut me down, and you never want to hurt your back or neck or whatever. But I will be cautious, and I will be mindful of that stuff while I'm hiking. But at the same time, I do have the capability to SOS, Casey, through a safety device that I have, and and other resources. If the something was to come up and I just absolutely cannot take care of myself. Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna really have contact with Casey. It's really just emergency contact. I will try to send her a text, or at least let her know where I'm at through an app that we have, and she's gonna try to ping me for 30 minutes every evening between 6 and 6:30. If she's able to see where I'm at, then she'll give you guys an update. Okay. The idea behind this whole thing is she drops me off tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. I'm going to try to do anywhere between 6 and 8 miles each day that I'm out there, and try to camp at a different spot each day. And then on Friday, when she picks me up, which will be my 4th day after staying 3 nights out there, it's several miles from there. As a crow flies, it's not a lot, but I'm taking several loops, kind of S-curving to get there, and going over several different mountains for the whole experience, and to look for water and food. So that's that. That's kind of the whole scenario. Let's talk about what I got here in my pack, okay? Okay, guys, let's talk about what I am taking, okay? A couple things I have to take, that you might normally not have when you're alone in the woods. My phone, okay? My phone is the thing that I'm going to be recording everything with. It's also my lifeline if something was to happen and I was to get injured. So I will be taking a tripod that connects to it, which is how it's setting right now, so that I can do videos like this. Along with that, in this Ziploc baggie right here, I have an Anker battery pack, okay? This is how I will charge my phone. This is also how I will charge my Garmin watch if I need to charge them. I don't think that I will. I will have to charge my phone, obviously, every night, but it'll be on airplane mode, so I think it's pretty safe, okay? I'll go ahead and tell you what else is in this bag. This is my headlight. I will be taking a headlight. I mean, I just feel like that's, you know, it's just a necessity to have a headlight, okay? So that's kind of my camera gear, headlight, battery pack, phone, tripod, okay? Next up is my clothes. It is hunting season, so I will be taking this right here. This is Jackalope brand, made here in Pagosa, but it is Hunter's Orange, and that will be a necessity while I'm out there running around in the woods, okay? So I will be taking that. Next up, this wool shirt right here, sweater. You guys might have seen my post. I found this in Pagosa at the Reed Sports store. Saved myself a ton of money buying this thing used. It does have some wear on the elbows and stuff, you know. Someone has worn it, but wool's very important, and you know, these things can cost like $200 if you get alpaca or you know, a really good heavy wool or whatever, but this one's really soft. I mean, this is like exactly what I had in mind that I might have thought about ordering or something, but this right here saved me a lot of money, and I'm very happy to have it, okay? Next up is a rain jacket. I need to be able to protect that wool and protect, you know, the rest of the stuff I have on. My pants that I'm wearing are kind of semi waterproof, more like water resistant, okay? They're not insulated or anything, but they are water resistant. They're made from, you know, I don't know, some kind of synthetic material. They're not wool by any means, but they're kind of pants that I wear every day. I use them whenever I'm in the woods, whether I'm hunting or, you know, camping, and then also when I'm running a chainsaw. So I'm very confident with those pants that they're going to work very well. My ultra hiking shoes, my wool socks, and then I just have like a kind of moisture wicking long sleeve t-shirt that I'll be wearing during the day, because it is going to be, you know, fairly warm until nighttime, okay? But then I'll have the sweater to put on at night, you know, to keep warm, and then to protect myself from the rain. This right here, I have this awesome jacket right here. And it does button as opposed to having zippers, which I like because zippers always get caught in this beard, okay? So this right here and this will be in my pack, okay? This is very small, along with the battery stuff. So, okay, so let's do this next. This Ziploc baggie here has a slingshot in it. I bought the cheapest slingshot I could get at the local Walmart here, okay? I've been using it the last couple of days. I was going to use my wrist rocket. It's nice, made aluminum and all that good stuff, but I chose to buy this thing just to make it a little harder on me, I guess. I'm not that good with it, I'll be honest, but we'll see how it goes, okay? Also, I do have my hunting license in here, okay? It is everything that I will try to take for food, you know, does have a season on it, and I do have all the proper license and stuff, so that is in this bag right here, okay? Next up will be this right here. I know I'm supposed to be roughing it, but I'm not going anywhere without my toothbrush. I brush my teeth twice a day, and that's just it. Also, I have eye issues a lot when I'm out in the woods, so I do have eye drops in here. So toothbrush, toothpaste, eye drops, and of course, one very important thing is the wipes, okay? Very, very important. Don't go anywhere without those things. I learned all about that on the Appalachian Trail. Those will keep your body clean, and they will take care of you when you have to use the restroom and such, okay? So I am taking those along with me. I think that's everything inside the Ziplocs, okay? This is very important right here. Sawyer water filter. There's nothing better than a Sawyer water filter, okay? This is Sawyer Squeeze. This is a smart water bottle. I wasn't going to take any water with me, but due to the lack of water out there, I have decided that I am going to at least take this bottle full of water for tomorrow, and this will give me at least that much water if I don't find any, okay? Because I will be hiking several miles a day, all right? But these, if you don't know anything about a Sawyer water filter, you know, I can do a video on that later, but the best you can get. I mean, it's just the best, okay? So that is my water source. So we'll go ahead and talk about this. This right here, I was almost not going to take this. This is a titanium pot. It's that's all it is. It's got a lid. It's got this little bag to keep it in, so I thought that was kind of nice. Keeps the lid from falling off. And then my striker is in here to start my fire. I wanted to bring a Bic lighter, but I don't go anywhere without a Bic lighter. I carry one in my pocket every day just because I enjoy having a Bic lighter. You can make repairs on your clothes, singe them, do all that. But in, you know, for this, I thought, you know, let's just leave the lighter at home. So I got a ferro rod in here, and I got this pot, you know, in case I decide I'm going to cook something in here. Okay, so we'll talk about that more out on the trail and stuff. Okay. Next up, we'll talk about my bed. Okay, sleeping bag. I have a 10-degree sleeping bag. I thought it was a 0 degree when I made my post, but it's actually just a 10 degree. It's a down sleeping bag. So this is a waterproof stuff sack. It's very important to keep it in there so it doesn't get wet. Okay, and then I have a double nest hammock right here. Okay, this thing right here is just great if you haven't ever stayed in a hammock. Sometimes they can be uncomfortable, but once you get really good at setting them up, you know, they work really well. Okay. So in here I have the tree slings for the hammock, and I also have some paracord in here, and then I also have 4 tent stakes. The 4 tent stakes are for my tarp right here. I'm gonna probably not put this up over my hammock unless I feel like it's gonna rain or snow. It's supposed to be clear, but having this over you for a bit of protection sometimes is just, even though it's nice to lay there in your hammock and look at the stars, it's also nice to have a tarp over you just to feel a little bit protected from the elements, or keep your mind from wandering when the chipmunks and the skunks and all those critters start running around. Okay, because they will come right up to you when you're not got a big camp set up and you're just laying there. So I may do one night also if I really feel like it's going to be nice and clear. I might just put the tarp up, and then I may just actually throw the hammock on the ground and throw my sleeping bag on the ground, and just sleep on the ground for the night. Okay, and not even hang this thing up. Okay, but that is it. Other than my 2 important tools here, you guys might have seen my post about this. This is the Benchmade knife that I'll be carrying. It's all sharp. It's ready to go. The only thing I don't like about it is I wish I had a leather case or sheath, just because I prefer leather over Kydex. But this, I mean, I've had this thing for a long time. I think 10 years or so. I actually bought this in Pagosa on vacation several years ago, but it's big. You know, I can actually use it as a tool and stuff. And then a good friend of mine made me this small hatchet. As you can see, it's not that big. Okay, it's very small. It's very lightweight. Weighs just about 1.5 pounds with the sheath handle and the hatchet head. Okay. It is very sharp, okay? So I'm gonna have to be very careful with that thing. It does have a polished finish on both sides, but the idea is I can use this to, you know, cut up kindling, bust bark off the trees. I can use this for self-defense if I needed to. But, oh yeah, my pack. Let's see, right here. So this is the pack I carried on the Appalachian Trail. I do have 2 safety pins in here. Other than that, there's nothing inside here that I haven't showed you guys, okay? I think this is pronounced the Atmos AG65, so it's a 65-liter pack. Right now, it is not a 65-liter though, because the brain usually sets up here up top. I have removed that. I removed that on the Appalachian Trail. I just don't need that much room. This won't even be half full with this gear that I have right here, okay? But I have lubricated the zippers on it. I did find that those were a little sticky, but you know, this thing has over 1,200 miles on it. I mean, it's solid. It's a good pack. It's very comfortable. It fits me well, okay? So I'm going to get everything loaded in the pack. And then I guess the next time you guys see a video from me, it will be the video, you know, showing what actually happened out there. And I'm excited to share that with you guys, okay? So I'm going to pack all this up. I'm going to have me some dinner tonight. I'm going to visit with my wife and talk about tomorrow. We're going to look at some maps, do some things like that to get make sure that we're completely on the same page and she knows where I actually am and stuff. But anyways, I do appreciate all you guys wanting to watch me do this. It's something I've wanted to do for a very long time. You know, one more short story. I've actually never ever, since I was a kid, camped out by myself. I sure enough haven't done it in my adult life. I've always had, you know, if I was hunting, there was always other people there, or I've always went with my wife and I've went with my kids, but I've actually never done anything like this, you know, so, except for down in the woods, you know, behind my house when I was younger. So, I'm excited about it, and, I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to continue to do it and just, keep roughing it and, make it, as good as I can. All right. So until the next video, see ya.